Hello again, this is Deltaclimber coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios and Legends Rewritten. I have stumbled across a way to get my attack up without taking much damage. At the bottom of the ravine over here where all the mining stuff, the mining ore is at, there are some black bears. In all the other games that I play, I do this thing where I can circle around the monsters and they have trouble aggroing me. And it doesn't work for all games and it doesn't work for all mobs, but these bears apparently have trouble aggroing me. They'll get a lick in every once in a while, but for the most part, they are having trouble finding me when I do circles around them. So I can take these little axes. I'm a level like 34, and I'm about to go up to a 35 here pretty soon, and thought you guys might like to hear this little tip. I'm sure that other people have better ideas of how to get your attack up. I've tried the bandits, I've tried the goblins. They just don't last long enough to get enough hits in. But if you go to something big, they wind up doing you so much damage, it like kills you. But these bears, they just, if you go do circles around them and just keep swinging, I'm a 35 attack. So I can use a new weapon, but I thought I'd finish these guys off. These are short little axes too. So these bears are getting mad. They're starting to come around pretty quick, but just doing a circle, and I call it corralling the monsters on other games. Now that bear is in good shape, but I took that one out. So while I'm doing my circle, the bear was on its side. I'm trying to pick up my stuff too. Get those arrows. What's wrong, bear? You stuck on a tree? Whoa, he knocked the snot out of me. So that's pretty much it. Here comes a second bear. But if I'm doing circles around them, corralling the monsters, they got a couple of licks in then. And now I'm a 50 health. So I just do a circle around the bears. Just keep smacking them. They look confused. They rear up, and I'm not there for them to come down on, I guess. Let me try and finish these off. Then I'm going to put on my new 35, I think, is when you can use dragon weapons. That's what I've been waiting on. I need a smoother way to swing my blades other than pushing down on that mouse so hard. It makes the camera shake, but oh, bear. Come on, bear. Corralling the monsters here on Legends Rewritten. You just go in a circle. He sat beside that tree and clawed me. But that's about it, Mr. Bear. Oh. And that's it for Mr. Bear. Oak bow. Gold. And a steel plate. All right, this is Deltaclimber coming to you from Legends Rewritten. Corralling the Monster works on a third game in a row. So we'll see you guys on the next video. In between now and then, play, have fun, play it straight. Try not to PK, and see you next time. Arrivederci. Hello again, this is Deltaclimber coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios and Legends Rewritten. I am in the process of trying to get up my melee attack, and I've been down in this ravine, gorge, whatever, fighting skeletons and bears. So I thought I'd share this with you guys for a second. You might be interested. These skeletons, they don't do you much damage if you corral the monsters, if you go in circles around them. I typically don't get hit. They are the ones who always get knocked back. If I get a hit every once in a while, then it's not that bad. I guess a lower level it probably would be. But these little skeleton guys here, once you clear out the skeletons, by the way, when they're laying down, they're just easy prey. So I just run over to them and finish them off. Same thing with the bears. Bear gets knocked over, upside down, or whatever. And I found out something else about the bears. When the bears rear up, I thought they were going to do a smash on you. What really happens is the bears expose under their belly. So when they rear up, you rush in and beat the crap out of them, and that does a lot of damage to them. At least that's my experience there. But once you clear out these skeletons, these trees, hey, my attack is now up to a double 5. Let me finish this little guy off. These trees have lots and lots of wood. I'll show you that in just a second as well. If you want to get into fletching, want to get into making arrows and smithing, because making arrows, you can get smithing. They hadn't separated it out, but smithing is making arrows also. All right, let me go into my inventory and see if I have a 55 weapon I can use. My son, Daniel Fighter 120, gave me a katana. I really liked the Dragon Greatsword when I was at 40. I really liked that one. There's a 45 katana. I've just been playing a lot. I really like this game. If you like RuneScape, there's a 35 katana and a 45 katana. I thought I had a 55 weapon. That's a 45 scythe. I guess I'm going to have to trade some of this off. And I've got one of these thingies. That's a Katsumi. And that's a level 65. I'm not there yet. What to use? What to use? This is a level 50 Grave Striker, like a big greatsword. It's okay, but it glows when you're down here and you're just trying to fight and don't want to draw any attention to yourself. I'm not going to be swinging a big glowing. Let me go ahead and keep the katana on. Big green sword. So the katana, I'll stay with the katana until I hit a 65. Let me show you what I'm talking about, this wood though. You need some type of explosion, whether it's with a sword, if a sword even has it. But you aim at the base of the tree and it, don't even know what happened. Oh, hello. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, you guys, these little skeleton guys want to come fight. See the big giant pile of wood there? But that's the trick, is clearing out the skellies so that you can go in here and gather your wood. Now this wood does disappear after a length of time, so I'm going to have to hurry. Press 4 again to deselect. You can do it with the crosshairs of your mouse cursor with shift locks on. Or the way I like to do it is to take my finger on the loose hand and just go to town on the pile, picking all this wood up before it disappears. And that's a lot of wood. All right, dude, you need to stop. Skeleton. Look, I'll just use what I got. Take care of you. I was trying to get back to... And I haven't been using my blessing thing much at all. I'm not... Hey, there's a chest over there. There's a guy I blew up, I guess. Left that sword. All right. have to have your finger, open it up, and he's going to come over and try and protect his little chest. All right, so these are the skeletons down here. And now I want to take you guys over to the bears again and show you what I was talking about when the bears rear up. Hey, there's a thing under there. Oh, I love it when we get to explore. This is a room behind the waterfall, and I did not even know existed. Very interesting. That could be good to remember. All right, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to try and get one bear's attention. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. On the show Alone, when you have these, these survival specialists out there in the wilderness trying to win $1 million by staying out there the longest, a bear comes around. They say, "Hey, bear." That's so funny. Okay. Now the trick is, I think, to stay out from in front of the bear. That's right. That's why circling. That's why circling the monsters, corralling the monsters, is so effective. Because if you can stay out of the way of his paw, then you can be effective and not get hit. Oh, he sunk down in the mud a little bit. He hit me too. One final hit, huh, bear? And that's the bears. The skeletons over by the waterfall and the bears. And this is Deltaclimber, coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios and Legends Rewritten, a game that's very much like RuneScape. It's on the web. It's an MMORPG online. So I recommend this game highly. I haven't had much trouble out of PKers at all. And I'm glad. So keep playing, have fun, try and play it straight. Don't hack, and try not to PK unless somebody just really ticks you off and they agree to a match or something. But until next time, arrivederci.
This has been a Deltaclimber Studio production.